Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today exactly I'm gonna talk about this instrument token. Okay, how you can get this instrument token. Okay, with the help of a trading symbol. Especially we utilize this instrument token in our WebSocket kite ticker, and whenever we used to try to program them, this is a unique code. Especially if you want to, find it out something, whether it should be like any kind of a like any kind of a data provider. Okay, especially they offers this trading symbol, this one. So if it is included with instrument token, means it is the right symbol. So that's the way unique code, it's a token will be there. Especially we use this in our WebSocket kite ticker, okay, to stream this data and especially store them in a database and then CSV and then gonna utilize. Okay, so you need these things. Right now, this unique code or instrument token, we don't know about that one. Okay, but in our kite ticker is especially ask for the tokens. Okay, so right now we will go for these things and try to search it out how we can get this instrument token. Okay, and in these things one more thing is there, like especially filter, like how you can add the filters. Especially there are so many things are available, okay, which I will show you. In my previous video I've been talked about there are special requirements are there, like how you can get this trading symbol and how you can recognize, like especially expiry will be there. So this is my futures, okay, trading symbol, and I need to get the expiry. I should note the expiry. From that expiry I should get this trading symbol. So these are the things are there, okay, which we will definitely gonna talk about. But right now I just show you some filters, how you can filter them and can get whatever I want, and suppose you can do it for your purpose also, for this thing also. So what happens if you go with the API kite trade API? So what happens, they especially have this thing to extract these symbols, okay, and get this symbol specially, and then whatever you want to do, you can do it at ease, okay, in this API. Okay, trading symbol will be there. If you just say exchange trading symbol, you will get an instrument token. Okay, so that's the way you can easily can get. Right now, getting through this HTTP request, okay, especially what we do is like we will go through an CSV file, okay, or you can say as an Excel file, especially like whatever the things are required. In this case what happens, you don't have to go for the HTTP request, and right now there are like API will be there, so some restrictions will be there for that one. Okay, so instead of like restriction in the sense, there are not so much restrictions, but we should not make utilize those things which already in a static way it is already available. Okay, so we just download these files as we whatever it is stored in a database. Exactly, these files are like you can copy from anywhere, okay, and can search it out whatever you want. Okay, so I'll especially show you from this way how you can set this in a CSV file and then extract them and do whatever you want. So just filter them and then you can do it your own way. So this is very much easy from Python. If you go through search and do it, it will definitely gonna take a lot of time. So especially from Python it will be very much easy. Okay, so let's begin. So I'll show you first of all, the thing is how you can like manually, if you go through this, how you can extract the instrument token. So especially if you go through and want instrument token for your kite ticker, you just have to go through this chart. Okay, so suppose any chart is there, and if you just if you just means here, suppose your Reliance is there. Okay, so you got this exchange. Okay, you can exchange, you can refer the exchange whichever you want to trade, and then trading symbol and then instrument token. So this is the way you need to extract. So 738561 is our instrument token. Okay, so this is for this Kotak Bank. So suppose Kotak Bank, exchange, trading symbol, instrument token. So this is the only way you can get this instrument token. Okay, and one more, like how you can get through this Python. Say you got some files, okay, and you want to search it out this particular instrument token. So now NSE BSE is there, okay, but you want particular NSE and this trading symbol and instrument token should be there, which I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is the way you can go. How you can search from like manual, you can go easily, just search for any instrument token which you want. Okay, just pop this thing out and here you are got this trading symbol. So I'm gonna show you these things, and I've already made a video regarding this WebSocket, multi-threading WebSocket, where I have been like created a dictionary with this trading symbol and with instrument token. Okay, so you can utilize that way. And for this an extension I've been given a filter to you, so you can utilize. So code is already there for your multi-threading WebSocket. Okay, go for this. And when you have to recognize, you have to talk about these tokens, this is the way you should go for it. And you can prepare a dictionary. In vice versa, you can do, you can just call this CSV file and you can do. So let's go for this. I'll show you how you can do. Okay, so before this one, you need database or say CSV file. Okay, so to simply say API dot kite dot trade slash instruments. This is the URL. Okay, so I will give you in my website, okay, which is link in the description, so go for it. Okay, and if you just click on that one, our download will be there. Okay, so what you have to say is like instruments will be there, so let's say .csv. okay, so it will get saved in some of your USB format. Okay, so go for it. First we will check this one. Okay, so you can check through your notepad CSV as well, otherwise just open with Excel and go for it. Okay, so what are the things you can filter? Okay, so suppose you remember only trading symbols. So what do you want to trade? Like you want to go with the Reliance, Tata Motors, or Bank Nifty, or this expiry, weekly expiry, Bank Nifty, options data. So this is the way you can go. Okay, so these are the things are available wherever it is required. You just push them. So mainly I required instrument tokens, so I will go for it. But special characters are there that I need, and Tata Motors. Like so suppose stocks are required. Okay, but there are so many things are there. If I just search it out, it will definitely gonna take a lot of time for me. Okay, so we will we will search for, say suppose if I just go through and search for Reliance. Okay, say this is what happens. Okay, say this is if I'll get through search also, what happens, Reliance particularly there is in BSE is also there. So if I am trying to search, I am getting some different stuff. Okay, but I want my Reliance, as you can see, there is not easy to get the instrument token, required instrument token. Okay, so this is the easy way. Okay, get this Python and install in your system and go through this code, and it will definitely gonna help. Okay, so this is the way we can go and search it out. So each and everything will be available. Okay, and in this, say your whatever options data will be there, expiry will be there. So you can search through expiry, whatever the trading symbol you got. Okay, so this is the way you can go. So name is also there, whichever you want you can go, expiry with the name. Okay, so strike price, say whatever the strike price is there, from that you can search it out. Okay, tick size is available, so tick size you can recognize what is the tick size is there, and you can do calculate. And lot size is also there, so how much lot size is required for that stuff for trading this purpose. So minimum lot stuff is there. Okay, so whatever CEP. Okay, so this is the way you can go ahead and available things which you can check it out. But what happens, it will take a huge time in this. Okay, so as you can see, this is what, and if you are to trade, and lot size will be this. Okay, so minimum lot size you can acquire from this stuff. And tick size is also there for how much tick size it will go. So this is the way you can go, especially BSE, NSE, so much conflict is there. So right now I'll show you right way how you can go. So we already extracted this instrument token CSV file. Okay, so especially we will go for this instrument token, right? Instrument token. And then for, if you say suppose if you got options data or futures data, whichever you want, you can go ahead and can check it out yourself. Okay, so we'll go with NSE and the trading symbol, and whichever we want. Okay, so we will say as an okay, so first in these things, what we gonna do is like we will call this libraries, whatever we got libraries. So especially I need this pandas library, import pandas as pd. Okay, so I'll just show you step by step what you can do. Especially I need an exchange. Okay, so I will say exchange, whichever you want, NSE, NFO, MCX. So this is the way you can go. Okay, so follow the format, and right now I will read this instrument file. Okay, so it is very much simple. Just say pd.read_csv. okay, and I've been already stored at instruments.csv. okay, and it should be like whatever I do will be in instruments itself. Okay, so we'll try to read and we will see this. So if you just extract it in this CSV, so it will be much faster, rather than you can call directly also that api.kite./instruments. okay, but go with this CSV file. Once you store, then you can utilize for a month. Okay, so this is the way you can go. Okay, so I've been already called, and so these are the things are there. Okay, so right now particular stock is required for me to fetch those things. Okay, so I will go for my Reliance trading symbol. So I just show you. Okay, I will say trading underscore symbol. Okay, and instead of this instruments, right now we will go through the symbols, because we already like checked through this symbol part. Okay, like this is the exchange. Okay, so I'm just talking about through this stuff. Okay, so symbol, particular symbol I want to fetch. Okay, right now I will go through this trading symbol which I want to get through this stuff. So I will say symbol of symbol. Okay, because we already filtered this stuff. Okay, and one more thing is there which I just talk about. Say in this string match exchange, whichever you get, you may arise with the conflict. Okay, how you can arise with the conflict, I'll just show you. So you just only like you understand this part very well, then go for this exchange. Okay, so suppose you got only like bank nifty, and you should come with the options features, so you can particularly go with the string match. So it comes all of the options through the bank nifty. Say if I just said NSE, so what happens, it will give each and everything to me whatever available. Okay, so I'll just show you. So symbol, what happens, symbol of symbol, and I just talk about my trading symbol. Okay, and I'll once again go through this string match. Okay, and I already said what trading symbol I want to fetch. Okay, so I will just try to print this stuff. Okay, so as you can see, particularly two symbols I got, trading symbol, in which like I tried to fetch this Reliance. Okay, but I'm getting this trading symbol as with that one. Okay, so you should know how exactly I'm going. Say suppose I set NSE, like in my exchange I have set NSE, so whatever NSE is there, it particularly fetched each and everything from that part. In trading symbol I said Reliance, so whatever Reliance has been matched, it exactly gave me. Okay, so how to avoid this? Very so you should follow this stuff. Okay, so string match is for particular, for some work you can take it out, like you don't want like from other things, you just want from options features each and everything, so you can go with the string match. Okay, so it will give whatever matched things from that one. Okay, in a large segment. Right now I just want particular, so just go with the equivalent sign. That's it, equal to. Okay, that's it. If you just fetch this trading symbol, you exactly get exact exchange with the exact trading symbol. Okay, and in with this also you can, like if you go for this string match, you can go for this string match as well with the equivalent. Okay, so it's up to you, whichever you want, you just go through it and do it. Okay, so right now we will got this trading symbol which we want. Okay, and now I just talk about this my instrument token. Okay, so what 738561 is a particular token, is it right? Yes, we will check this. Yeah, 738561, good to go. Okay, So right now we want this particular instrument token. So what I have to do is like instrument underscore token, okay, whatever trading symbol is there, okay, and with that one I will call this instrument token. Instrument token, and I have to say that it will be definitely string, and if I have to particular fetch I want, just have to say index false, okay. So if I just print this instrument token, we are good to go. So it will fetch particular 738561, okay. So here we are good to go. So right now I require two things: a trading symbol for my dictionary, an instrument token for this tokens whichever I want to fetch, and then I can update and can do what I like, okay. So in this particular, what I'm doing is like in my database I am particularly storing my trading symbol, not the instrument token. So on trading symbol exactly I am calling this the trading symbol, and this from this point my timestamp, okay, and then last price and then volume, okay. So these are the required things are there. So if you particularly fetch that stuff, so you can easily can call, and this is also we can utilize for calling your trading symbol from your database or CSV file. Now one more thing is I've already made this video on particular these things talking about this WebSocket Kitika. So please go through that one, and videos are available. You just visit youtube.com/profitdata/videos. So Profit Data channel is there, so go for it and try to take it out this particular exchange, particular trading symbol, okay, and you can like go for many things whichever special suggestion, like you have been called this JSON file and then you want to search with trading symbol IAM, okay. So go for it and utilize this stuff, okay. Right now what we need is like I already told you, we require trading symbol, and then we required instrument token. So suppose if we didn't get this trading symbol, okay, right now we have only exchange. I want to filter this exchange, okay. So suppose I got a symbol, I remember these symbols, and in a large sector I just want to fetch at my trading symbol with instrument tokens, and I want to stream this WebSocket, I want to store, okay. So in this what happens, I just particularly go with the symbol file, okay, and try to see that everything is good here, okay. In this mainly I can save as a symbol.txt, or I just I will give it here right now. So so suppose whatever the trading symbol I want, okay. So I already shown you I want Reliance, enter Tata Motors, okay, Kotak Bank. So here I know which stocks are there, which companies are there, okay, which I want to trade. So it is easy for me, okay. So I just save it and can call them easily. So just say Maruti, okay, and right now you can especially can save as rename them as symbol.csv, okay. So right now what I want to do is like I want to fetch this stuff, this CSV file, and then I want to read, okay. So this is I have already, okay. So this is my CSV file, okay. So for what purpose I need this, okay, for my particular symbol to be called for the trading symbol purpose I need this, okay. So instead of single I have to say about trading symbol, and I have to read this CSV, okay. You know how to read the CSV, pd.read_CSV, and I have to say symbol.csv, Okay, so here some stuffs are there. This instrument token which I am reading right now, and with that one I will try to call from this. Okay, so if I read this trading symbol, okay, so I have to say about whatever the list are there. Okay, from for, so we'll go with the for loop. Okay, so it is very much easy to call the stuff. Okay, so before getting into the like multi-threading or WebSocket data, if we call this symbol list through for symbol list in my trading symbol, and you can name them also because it's required. You should, particular trading symbol is required. Okay, so if you already called, so I'm doing just one by one. I shown you how you can go for this, and right now I'm calling in a bunch, in a bulk, this format. Okay, so this is very much required. So if I say for symbol list in trading symbol of my trading symbol, okay, so one is variable and one is string, so it is good to call. Okay, so you need to see that you won't get conflict arise between the variables, so that's the way you should call. Okay, so whatever symbol list is there, it will print out and give it to me. Okay, so you got Reliance, Tata Motors, Kodak Bank, Maruti. So right now I want to fetch particular this stuff and I want to save it in a required CSV of mine. Okay, so already have this symbols which is listed for me. Okay, and right now you should not go for storing in a CSV or something. If you already have an instrument.csv, just stored in a particular Python within in list itself. Okay, so you can just say as an list whatever you got. Okay, and if you just say particular, just append them and you are good to go. Okay, so if you are right now I want to save it in my CSV file. I just got through this stuff, save it in a CSV, call in my WebSocket ticker, and we are good to go. Okay, so here I have already exchange. Okay, so I want to go for the exchange, and trading symbol is there, in which I will particularly go for that trading symbol whichever I want. Okay, so we should take it out this stuff and we'll paste it. Okay, so here should be there. Okay, so the format which I am following will be easy for you to do whatever you like. Okay, so you can understand better how exactly I am going on and then going for better stuff. So I got my symbol here, this instrument token. Okay, for this, and this from this symbol list I'll just talk about my trading symbols, and with for loop I will just append each and everything in my CSV. Okay, so I got my instrument token with this, and if I say about my symbols whichever I got, okay, so I need to store them in a CSV, so you need to call them. Okay, so this is the way you should go for it. So you need to call for your symbols also. Okay, so you have to say about your trading symbol. Okay, and whichever I want to store them in a CSV file in a print statement. Okay, for my trading symbol list, I have to say it this way. So trading symbol list, and I got my instrument token. Okay, and then symbols. Okay, so if I'll just print it out for you. Okay, so trading symbol list will be there. So this is the way you should code, an easy way, so it will be very much easy to follow whatever you have. Okay, so this is the way I got my instrument token and I got my trading symbol, okay, with whatever exchange I need. Okay, so you can do vice versa as well. Okay, right now I want to store this stuff, so I have to call this CSV. So I have to say import CSV. Okay, so we'll just straight away go with, we exactly know how to call CSV. So we'll say open with open trading symbol dot CSV. Okay, and we append them, not read. Okay, as a CSV file. Okay, and we will say WR equals CSV dot writer, and what I'm gonna talk about my writer as CSV file. Okay, and whatever I got, I just write them here itself. So I will say WR dot write row, and whatever we got our trading symbol list, we'll just give it here itself. Okay, so that's it, finish. Okay, so I'll just show you how I'm doing it, how I'm saving it in my trading symbol.csv. Okay, so this is the way you can go. Okay, so I just try to match whatever I got. Say Reliance, I already matched, so I'll go with the Tata Motors, or say Kotak Bank, we'll go with the Kotak Bank 492033. So is it correct? Yes. So we are perfect now, and we are ready to call for our instrument token for as per these symbols, and in this symbol.csv as well you can update. Okay, so that is also you can try. I called in this, so that is also you can do, and especially in Python also you can call this particular instrument token with the trading symbol and do whatever you like. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, do contact me direct via WhatsApp. Thank you.